And we are back, and while I am thoroughly enjoying watching all of you open Topps Chrome Football, it has not made its way to my area, or if it is, the flippers have got it. So I am still slumming it with Panini. Let me explain the title or the title card on these. How is one of these free? Previously, I had to get to $75 to trigger a $15 target cash. So I did that by buying these along with some groceries. And then this thing is $15. So when I went back a couple days later to get some more groceries, this was also a last hanger hanging. So technically, if you want to look at it from a certain point of view, a little Star Wars reference for you. That pack was free because the $15 cancels each other out. All right, so let's just see what we got in here. I actually do like the Prism more than the Optic, but the ceiling on Optic is just a lot higher with the possibility of a downtown. So let's see who we have here. It's Sunday. I think the NFL draft is over now. I don't think they go into Sunday anymore. That'll fly really well here. And sometimes they have some turned around cards for no reason whatsoever. This guy came to the Giants and was immediately terrible. This guy went to the Broncos and wasn't immediately terrible. Hey, shout out to Sports Card Ripping Teacher. We'll put this guy up. What was the joke? Hold it up, make a football out of it, and it'll hook to the left. All right, so let's see. Kyle Montgomery. All right, we got a rookie. We're not really doing a battle here. Devontae Adams is our silver. Eric Dickerson in his Raiders uniform. Now that's something I've never seen before. AJ Brown. I do seem to pull a lot of AJ Brown. Marion Hampton on the red, white, and blue. That's a good one. So yeah, we're just. I know I'm kind of doing left and right here, but we're not doing a battle. It's basically all about the possibility of a downtown. Global Reach on the Van Ginkel. And the fireworks on the Joe Burrow. All right. I think with a lot of products, at least the way I noticed, the first couple I open are great. Like I'll get things like Cam Ward Premier Silver out of Select, Premier Level Silver, and then a little bit worse, a little bit worse, a little bit worse. So Bryce Young, now we pulled a red shock of his. Not that it's very valuable, but it's still better than a base. Troy Boy. One of the best tight ends for fantasy football if you try to build your team around a tight end. Ed Reed in his Houston uniform, because of course. Graham Mertz, at least that wasn't our silver. This guy's a quarterback? Okay. Malik Neighbors. Well, I'm doing really well with the silver Giants because I pulled an Abdul Carter. Micah Parsons in the wrong uniform. Here's Troy again, so it's a Cowboys starter pack. Quishon Judkins, shout out to Backwoods Cards. We'll put that up front and center. Isaiah Pacheco, where did he end up? Is he a Jet now? I'll put him over there. And Emergent on Jalen Milroe. It's like, I think it's legally required that Jalen Milroe has to be in every other pack and a green Prism Break. All right, so it's down to the downtown possibility. But that second Prism pack wasn't turning it. All right, so let's just see what we have here. I've also been really good at pulling Tet McMillans out of these things. All right, we got, I guess this is our one-rated rookie. I don't know how the distribution works with these. Oopsie daisy. Let's do this. Give you guys one more shot at all these Prism cards. All right, so let's bring this back in. Trevor Etienne. Quinn Ewers, that's not bad. We'll put that up. Hyper or whatever that is. Rookie quarterback. Who is this? DK Metcalf. James Cook. Sam Laporta. Warren Moon. The Titans went back to this kind of uniform. I think Houston should sue them for gimmick infringement. Drew Brees. Jalen Ramsey. Are we even going to get an in? Yeah, we got to. No, we're not going to get an insert. I guess the hyper was our insert. Bucky Irving. This guy should have carried a couple of my fantasy teams and he didn't. And Derwin James. So for our last hanging, not bad. Got a Quinn Ewers on the green. I don't know what this is called. Green hyper. Green velocity. Can't be too mad about that. And we got a Quishon Judkins. Basically, if you get a Brown rookie, it's going to be either him, Shador, Mason and Taylor, and Dylan Gabriel. So yeah, it's a Browns heavy rookie year, was last year. So we'll see how this year goes. And I'm rambling, so I will see you when I see you.